And welcome to Global Net Solutions, where security meets convenience. Today, what we have here is basically a problem that we're trying to solve during the use of normal badges, what we call it dummy badges, that has weak identification, vulnerable to so many things such as impersonification and lost and stolen badges and temperaments with badges. We have no safety features, we have no tracking and no predictions. And what we are going to show how we can use the S badge to solve these problems and close these gaps. Right next to me on this screen is this is basically a Windows machine, and this is an NFC reader connected to that Windows machine. This is my S badge, and over here on the right side of the screen is basically the connection to this remote machine from the screenshot here. What we are going to show is we are going to lock this machine, lock this computer, and try to access it with the normal badge, with the S badge, and it doesn't work. Once I authenticate my finger, my biometrics, I go ahead and authenticate, and I put it for less than 2 seconds, and voila, I logged in. As you can see, how did we achieve this? This is what we are going to show administrators. Exactly what are the steps to take in order for us to achieve this with Active Directory logins. I am going to go to the admin session on this particular user and log in and show you how the S badge admin control panel works. This is basically our domain controller, and right here it says the domain controller is connected. The authentication server has been already identified, Active Directory IP address, and the password and the username for that particular admin user for the Active Directory is also identified and connected. What we are going to do, let's take a look at the Active Directory. We don't have a user here named Elizabeth. And what we want to do is to create a brand new user. And the brand new user is going to be Elizabeth. Elizabeth. And I'm going to do a 1-year expiration date for the user, for the password of that user. I'll generate 128 character, and then I'm going to do create user. And once I hit create user, it's going to tell me user created successfully. And now if I go back to my Active Directory and do a refresh, sorry. And now I should see the user Elizabeth. Although it's not here, let me get out of Active Directory and let's get back into it. Okay, no, sorry. Let's go to users again and check, yep, Elizabeth has been created. All right, so now since we created the user on the Active Directory machine, we should be ready to go ahead and enroll that particular user. And what we're going to do, we're going to ask the user to come, authenticate their fingerprint, and once they get the green light, we put the badge in here. Now the software is going to read the badge. We're going to say enroll card. Once we hit the enroll card, it's going to start writing on the card. Now it gave me a true statement here. This is done. I take this and clear the screen, and let's see if it reads it again. And here we go, username Elizabeth, the password has been written, everything is ready to go. So I take this out, I close this application, and let me log out from this particular user once again and log in as our new user Elizabeth. Now, again, Elizabeth card is not working, but we'll have Elizabeth authenticate, and after verification, let's put it on. And 2 seconds, voila. This is a brand new user, got logged into Active Directory. It's booting up a new profile for that particular user. And now Elizabeth can continue working. And of course, it's going to take several minutes to go. But let's take a look at one more thing. Now, on the Active Directory itself, Elizabeth is also part of EMDS, the solution series for the EMR. And it does also give the ability to use the Windows authentication to log into that particular EMR solution. This becomes very, very useful. One login for both Windows and EMR all at once with a very secure password and identification verification of the person using the badge. So let's say if Liz uses her badge, no one can use her badge. And she doesn't even know the password because it's gigantic 128 bytes encrypted on a secured link, getting transferred from the S badge to the NFC to the computer, get authenticated by the authentication server, and then gets to log in to the Active Directory. Now that I show you everything here, I'm happy to take any questions, and if you see anything that needs clarification, please let us know. Thank you for watching.